Hunt Showdown. This game has really become my addiction lately, but I'm just not quite sure exactly what it is that actually has me hooked. Is it the realistic, tense, heart-racing gunplay that just grips you? Or the immersive audio that really sets the tones each time you drop into the bayou? Coming from someone who bought the game in June 2023, jumped balls deep into it, played 3 raids, then raged off, to re-download in the following October, and now after pumping nearly 150 hours into it, I'm addicted. So let me explain why I recommend this game, and why I think it has a bit of something for every FPS lover out there. But before we do that, here's a quick brief of the dynamics of a Hunt Showdown game. Hunt Showdown is an extraction shooter based in the 1800s in Louisiana's bayou. You're a simple bounty hunter on the search for the deadliest threats the bayou contains. For what reason I don't know, but we're here now, so you might as well enjoy the ride, I guess. You either load in as part of a trio, a duo, or go fuck it, I want to torture myself today and we'll play solo. Not only are there grunts, dogs that look like they're fresh out of Call of Duty Zombies, tormented bee ladies that throw their hives at you without any hesitation, firemen that go berserk if you shoot or stab them, and then worst of all, the water demon yokes. These things, they make my skin crawl still at every encounter. On top of that, there's also roughly 10 or 11 hunters in each game, all with the same goal as yourself. Find, kill, banish, and extract with the boss's bounty. You're in a race to find clues, use your dark sight and map knowledge to narrow down the boss's location, and then eliminate. Sounds easy, right? I guess. If you are the lucky one to eliminate the boss first, then the location is highlighted on the map for a whole 5 minutes. So that means everyone is getting dragged bang to the centre of the action. But this is when Hunt shines, and this is when I love it at its most, and when the PvP really stands out. One of the main things for me is the gunplay. I know, very cliche. One of my favourite things in an FPS shooter is the gunplay, but there's something with Hunt that just feels so unique with me. Obviously, because this game is based in the 1800s, the majority of guns are single fire, besides one fully auto gun you can unlock. But everything feels at a level playing field. Now don't get me wrong, there's obviously meta guns, but I just find with every hunt raid I'm in, there's no 2 people using the same loadout. I find this a great factor because like this, you never get bored of trying something new or playing with a different loadout. I can use crossbows with frag ammos, I can dual wield silence revolvers with poison ammo, I can go in with a long spear that shoots a bomb at the end of it. Every loadout feels unique, every loadout feels different. It's great, there really is something for everyone in this game. Another thing I love is the map design in this game. I didn't even realise there was 3 maps in this game. I genuinely thought I was playing the same map every time and just getting lost in it. As much as the swamp areas in particular annoy me when I'm trying to run through the water, I just love the art design and everything in the game. I think it's beautiful. I really think they overdone themselves with this, even down to the character design. Every new DLC that comes out since I played, I've wanted to buy it. I'm a sucker for it. I just think they all look great, even though it's just customization and it doesn't give you any advantage in game. Besides some of them that were a bit more camouflage than others, but we won't mention that. I'm talking to you, Headsman. But besides that, they're great. The weapon skins also were a good touch. There's no pay to win, which I love, so at least that won't be ruining this game. Aesthetic wise, it's just beautiful. I don't get sick of seeing any part of the map. Also with the weather updates, I think it's great. I never managed to play the fire one, which people said was a bit tedious, but I love this new ash fog thing, and as annoying as the rain can be, I still think it does a good job. It changes it. It's unpredictable as well, so just like I said, every raid can be different for your loadout. Every raid's different for the weather. It's not the same thing, map in, map out. It changes it up. Also with spawn location on bosses, no raid is the same. You can't predict anything in this game. You can be lucky and get the boss off the first spawn, or you might find the boss to 10 minutes into it, when he's already been killed. Audio wise, the game is top notch. The footsteps are outstanding. You can really tell where someone is if you just dial in and listen to it. And you don't need over expensive earphones either. I played this game with bog standard plug-in earphones and had the same success rate as hearing with my Astros. Something a lot of big developers seem to mess up with. I don't know what it is with the problems some companies have with audios. Now look, I'm no game designer, I don't know. There's probably a lot more to it than I know, but I think Hunt really gets this to a T. The eeriness of the monster sound, some of them still make my skin crawl. I could be solo banishing the spider, and as soon as I hear that chasing after me, I'm gone. I'm not second looking back, I'm gone out of there. As I said for the footsteps, the difference between on the wooden floor and the tin roof, you can really pinpoint it. I think it's a really good touch with them, and as annoying as it can be that an enemy hunter could hear me if I was running in, it doesn't annoy me because I know I didn't play stealthy, and that's it. Segueing into that, stealth is a big part in this game. Majority of monsters you should kill with melee weapons, even the main boss if possible, as obviously shooting will give away your position to enemy hunters. Also, setting off the numerous animal traps around the map can give your position away. There's crows that will fly the direction you're walking, caged dogs and chickens that won't shut up until they're dealt with. Poor Betsy the horse there, laying half dead in the ground, that won't stop until she's put out of her misery, and also ducks in the water. I love the stealth aspect in the game. Now I must say, I'm not always great at it myself. A lot of times, more when I'm playing with random trios or others, I do give away position like that. But there's moments in this game you gotta pick and choose around your stealth, and it can really pay off for you. One of the other things I love, when you're picking your hunter, you have the option of either recruiting a hunter or buying a legendary hunter you own from a DLC skin. If you recruit a regular hunter, the loadout's already picked for you. You have a set gun, set traits, and set equipment. And doing this is really a great way of experiencing different guns, different traits and equipment, and also just trying a different playstyle every time. And like I said with the gun balance, I find the majority of things seem fair in this game. There hasn't been 2 moments that I've actually raged from being killed from a specific weapon, or even the playstyle of someone that's killed me. Maybe the exception of the extraction sniper. That does piss me off, but each to their own. With the gun balance, I feel just as confident coming up with a rifle than I do with a shotgun or a pistol. Obviously scenarios change. Close quarter, you want to be rocking your shotguns or your pistols compared to your rifles and snipers, and vice versa. But I just feel like every gun has a purpose in this game. And the main thing, I feel every gun is fun to play with in this game. Not many games are like that these days. The amount of guns in Call of Duty that get shelved until they possibly become meta is ridiculous. And I have no more sweating about getting on and looking up YouTube videos, what is the meta gun in Hunt, like I did in Call of Duty for years. You'd spend more time bleeding tuning a weapon in Call of Duty now than I would be shooting it. But this is also coming from someone that doesn't have a lot of time to play video games in the evening, so I want a game that I can hop on and enjoy and not have to sweat out for hours and hours. I think this game suits a casual FPS player and also a hardcore FPS player. Maybe event wise I can see why the game might get boring for people over time and the lack of sufficient updates, but I think it does a good job on the updates when it does. Right, with that I think I've given a good few reasons why I find this game so addictive, and why honestly I'd recommend it to any FPS lover out there. I'm going to stop the waffling now and end the video here. I'd just like to add in here, if any of my facts about Hunt are wrong, I'm only new to this, I'm only new to Hunt, so please be gentle with me down in the comments. Thanks guys. But if you did manage to enjoy this show video, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like and a cheeky subscribe. You can sometimes find me over on Twitch streaming Hunt. I'll leave the link in the description, and hopefully I'll make a few more videos around Hunt in the future. My name's JJ guys, peace out.